Hello everyone. So in the last video, I have discussed the lambda function, and in that video, I have also covered the map, filter, and reduce function, and we have seen the uses of this functions with the lambda function, right? So today we'll deep dive and try to understand map, reduce, and filter with multiple examples. So let's start with the map functions. So the map function takes a function and applies it to each element in an iterable. That means this is the syntax of the map function. So first it takes a function and then there is some iterable. Now what are the iterables? We can pass list, tuple, and there are the iterables, right? What this map function will do, it will apply this function on each element. And once it is applied, it will return the result as a new iterable. So you'll get a new iterable, yeah, which contains the transform data. So whatever function you have written, it will transform, it will return the iterable. Now we can convert this iterable again to some list or okay. So let's see some example. So map.py will create one file. So let's say I have a list, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. What we want another list, and which should have the a square of each number. Okay. So the output which we want, that is transformed list, it should be like 1, 2, square of 2 is 4, right? And then square of 3 is 9, and similarly. Now what we'll do, we'll use the map function to transform this. So we'll write map. Now map takes a function and then the iterable is list. So I'll pass second argument as a list. Now for the function, I can create another simple function. Or as we know that we just need to square the elements, right? So we can simply create a lambda function. So I'll write lambda x and we'll have to return x times x, right? Now this will result iterable, right? So we'll have to convert this iterable to list and we can print this. Now if I run this, you can see the output 1496.23. So this is how we use map function. I'll give another example. Let's say let's create another uh, data, which is list of tuples. Let's say 1, 3, 4, comma 1, and 2, comma. Now I want to sort this data based on this first number. Okay, so we all know how to sort this data. So we'll write sorted. We'll pass the data, and then we'll need to pass the key. Now for key, what I want, this is the first element, right? This is the there are two values. This is tuple. So what I want, it should return x of 0 or 1. I want it to sort based on the second element in ascending order. So first should be 3, 1, and 2. So first should be the 4, comma 1, then 2, comma 2, and then 1, comma 3. So based on the first element of each tuple, I want to return it. And if I print this, so you can see it sorted based on the second element 1, 2, and 3. What if we want to sort in a descending order? So we'll simply write reverse is equal to 2. And now you can see I did sorted based on the second element 3, 2, 1, which are in the descending order. Right? So this is how we use map function. Now let's talk about filter function. So if you see filter function, so filter function similarly takes a function and an iterable, and it also returns a new iterable containing only the elements for which the function returns true. That means whenever you pass any iterables, it will apply, the function is applied on each element and function will return true or false. So wherever function returns true, it will keep all those elements in another attribute. It will return a new attribute. So let's try to code it. So let's say we have a list 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we want to find out the even number. So what I'll do, I'll simply print. I'll have to convert into the list. I'll apply the filter, and filter takes a function. So function, I can give simple function like lambda x, where if x modulo 2 is equal to 0, that means it is a even number. So it will return. And the another thing which filter takes is the iterable, that is a list. And if you print this, so it will going to print 246 because 246 was the even number. So this is how filter function works. Okay, what happen if I'll I'll return x square, let's say x square. What do you think? What will be the output? The square of each element? No, because if you see, it will apply. Let's say the first element is 1. When you apply on 1, it will return 1, and 1 is considered to be true. So on true value, it will return the output as true, and then we'll see the same output, that is 1. So it will keep everything and see the same list. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now let's talk about the reduced function. So reduced function takes a function and an iterable similar to filter and map, and it applies to the first two elements. So it takes first two element one by one, and then to the result and to the next element. So it is applying. First we'll take, let's say, I'll give you an example. Let's say there is three number 1, 2, 3, and function is to add. So it will first take this two value 1 and 2. It will add and it will put in a list. Then it will again take this two, and then it will perform the same. It will apply the same function on the updated result, and the result is a single value. So I'll give you an example. Let's say I have a list 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What I want to uh, multiply all the numbers. So what I'll do, I'll simply write a reduce. Now reduce, you have to import it from function tools. So from function tools, import reduce, and reduce takes a function. So we'll write function data and then variable. Now function I want to write, function should take two value x and y, and it should return the multiplication. So first it will take 1 and 2. It will return the result 1 into 2, that is 2. Then again 2 and 3 will be taken, and then 3 to the 6, and 6 and 4, 24. And similarly it will go, and it will basically give you the factorial of 6, right? That is 728. So I have not printed the result, I think. So let me print this. And this is a single value, so no need to convert into list. So if I print this, I get the output 720. So this is how reduce function works. So this is all about filter map reduce. Thank you for watching.